Hey guys, great to see you. Joe here. Welcome to another video and thanks very much indeed for joining me. So in this lesson I'm going to show you kind of three different chords that you don't really come across every day, but I'm sure we've all been in that position whereby we're running through a song that we want to learn and we come across a chord that we're just not familiar with and we haven't seen before. So it's my aim within this series of videos to increase your knowledge of some of these lesser known chord shapes. So let me do what I usually do and zoom in and start showing you a few of these things. Okay, so let me start off by showing you the sus4 chord. Alright, and this is one of those chords that pops up in songs from time to time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my index finger right across the 5th fret there, just like we were going to play an ordinary bar. And then I am going to use my little finger and my ring finger to play the 3rd and the 4th strings on the 7th fret. And that gives us a sus4 chord. Okay, now it's an A sus4 chord because we're in the A position. And if we were to move up 2 frets, it would be a B sus4. And so it's a movable chord. So if you want a G sus4, you just go to the 3rd fret, and so on and so forth. So that is a movable sus4 chord. Okay, so the next chord we're going to look at is a diminished 7th chord. And again, it's one of those chords that just pops up from time to time. And so what we're going to do is we're going to place our index finger on the 3rd fret, 4th string, and then our middle finger is going to play the 2nd string of the same fret. Okay, that's the 3rd fret. And then we're going to place our ring finger on the 3rd string of the 4th fret and our little finger on the 1st string of the 4th fret. Now, when we play this chord, we just play from the 4th string down. Okay, so in other words, the strings that we're fretting. Okay, so that is an F diminished 7. Okay, and it gets its root from this 4th string, which is an F. Okay, and so if we were to move this shape up 2 frets, we would have a G diminished 7. Okay, and if we move it up another 2, we'd have an A diminished 7. So as you can see, like the last chord, it is movable. And the thing to remember is that the root determines what the chord is. So that being a would make it the A diminished 7. And as I say, G diminished 7. Okay, so the next chord I'm going to show you is probably the most difficult one to play out of the 3 chords, and it's a 9th chord. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place our index finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret again, and then we're going to put our middle finger on that 5th string of the 3rd fret. And here comes the awkward part. We're going to take our ring finger and try and lay that flat on those bottom 3 strings of the 3rd fret, and you get this sound. Okay, as you can hear, it's kind of quite a jazzy sound. Yeah. So that would be a C. If we wanted to play the 4 chord, we'd go all the way up here to the 7th fret. That's where the index finger is here. And that would be an F9. And then you can kind of play it like you might play an ordinary 1-4-5. And then your G would be up here. Okay, on the 9th fret, starting with the index finger. Back to the 7th. And back to our root position, which is the C9. So they're 9th shapes. And again, it's another movable chord. So there you go, guys. I hope that you found that helpful. And if there are any other chords that you'd be interested in learning about, then don't hesitate to drop a little note down below and I'll take a look at that as well, because I'd just like to help you increase your knowledge of these chords, and then that way, whenever you stumble across something a little bit different, you should be better equipped to deal with it. So thanks for watching, and as I say, if you found the video helpful or useful in any way, perhaps you could click on the like or the subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Or if you do the social media thing, then please feel free to share the video. See you next time.